IHN Show, episode 46.
Yep,
episode 46. As always, here with Andy.
It is good to be back from the Christmas break. And speaking of Christmas, we got something for Christmas. We got a Tom Thomas bobblehead, famous race car driver at our very own Berlin Speedway in Martin, Michigan, as our local track. Good looking bobblehead here. He's got his helmet. He's got his suit on. So instead of a hockey bobblehead, finally got a race car bobblehead for once.
Yep.
So that's our Christmas present.
So, well, obviously we recorded after Christmas, but
oh yeah.
So we are recording this on New Year's Eve, so this will go up the day after New Year's. So we hope you had a safe and fun New Year's. No need to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what we're here for.
Exactly.
So, well, if you drink enough alcohol, if you fall off, you know, your muscles will be so relaxed, you'll just bounce back up.
Yeah.
Okay. You got anything great from the weekend?
Not a dang thing.
Well, you're just a party pooper, aren't you?
Yep. Sucks.
Big fat. So, okay. We are going to do Who Had That Track, and we're going to do a little... we are going to change the rules a little bit on Who Had That Track. So, on Friday, there's quite a well-known guy, a reporter, by the name of Allan Brown, and he is from the West Michigan area. Not from, he lives in the West Michigan area currently. And he I went to lunch with my dad and a bunch of his friends, and he was there, and he has this book. It's called The History of America Speedways Past and Present. And in this book, there are over 9,000 tracks from the U.S. and Canada. And they're all either operational or only been around for a couple years. So, and I think he said since this is I think the fourth one he's published, because the first one had, I think he said 1,200. Then the next one had like 4,000. The next one had 7,000. Now this one has 9,000 or something like that.
Holy
I think
cow.
He said, because this is published, I think, earlier just this year. I have to look at when the publishing date was. Okay, no, this was published in February 2017. So, he said even after publishing, he has I think he said another 100 to 150 tracks already. So, he just does it from just knowing people who are like, oh yeah, there was a track in so and so city and so state, and or so and so one horse town.
Mm-hmm.
So the new rule is now, since we have this book
right there,
and if you want the book yourself, there is going to be a description to the book in Amazon, and I thank Allan for giving us this book very much.
Mm-hmm.
So the new rule we're going to do is Andy he's still going to do this, but now, since I can do a wider range of tracks, much more, he can use this book to look up a track, but he loses one guess. So instead of 3, he goes down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you'll need the book for this track. This is a sort of a well-known track.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to get my timer out. And the rules are still... He still only has 3 minutes to do it. We aren't changing that. So
yep.
Move it this way just a little bit. There we go. It should be on 3. I haven't touched it.
Yep.
Okay. So let me go to page... I can't read English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am a 3/8 mile paved asphalt oval.
3/8 paved oval?
3/8 mile asphalt paved oval.
3/8.
Oh, there's your 10 seconds. You are up out of time. Oh, no!
Yeah. I don't know.
The track was originally a dirt oval, as most
Yep.
small tracks are. And it was originally built in 1950.
Hot
Or
dang.
opened in 1950, and then was paved in 1952.
Mm.
So it wasn't a dirt track for very long.
Not sure.
There is a world record at this track.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. Andy Bazel set a world record at 9.465 seconds on August 3rd, 2016 for a 3/8 mile. I'm assuming he would be in a sprint car for that.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Ooh, it is in the
state of
No, I won't give you that one yet. NASCAR does not go to this track. It's too small.
Do some certain NASCAR drivers go to this track?
They might.
Oh.
They might, like how Berlin does the
Yeah.
Where Kyle Busch comes to the track, or they do the battle at Berlin 251, and some guys will come up.
Eric Jones.
Yeah, they might do that. This track might do it. I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, and it's different from Berlin.
Yes, it's obviously not Berlin because I would have just told you it. Then. Thanks for the free win.
Woohoo! Chalk it up. That's a free dinger.
If you really want to, you can use this book.
I think I'll pass.
Think you're gonna pass?
Yeah, so I got 3 guesses.
Yeah, 3 guesses.
And not a lot of time.
You have 20... Nope. 30 seconds.
Great. 30 seconds. Now what state is it in?
It is in the wonderful state that we live in.
It is a 3/8 mile.
Mm-hmm.
Is it I-96 Speedway? Oh, son of a gun.
Got 5 seconds. Oh, well, now you got 5 seconds.
Is it M80 Speedway or whatever that's called?
It's Kalamazoo Speedway.
Dang it! Oh,
Kalamazoo Speedway.
No.
Oh, it is still active today.
Yeah, it is still active.
So if you do get the book, any track that isn't bolded, as of this book was writing, is a still active track.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There might be some tracks like Nashville County Fair or the Fairgrounds Speedway at Nashville. I don't know if that's bolded in here or not. It could be. You want to look that up for me? Just go. You can look through the table of contents. Just go to Tennessee and then go to the ends. Or, well, it might be under Fairgrounds.
Let's see what we got here.
So, while you do that, so, yes, it was published at the 1st of February. Well, this is when it was updated. And like I said, it includes 9,000 tracks. So, the link to this book will be in the description to the Amazon webpage. If you want to know, the paperback is $20. We have the hardcover, and that is $30. So it is a very, very nice book.
Mm-hmm.
So while you find that, I am going to go to my fun fact.
All right.
We are skipping IndyCar, because the only thing I would really add for IndyCar is that there are, so far, as of this recording, 27 confirmed entries for the Indy 500. That's about it. And we should find out soon who the new title sponsor for IndyCar is, if there is one. Because Verizon's ends today, I believe. So, my fun fact is I have really 2 fun facts. There are currently 2 teams who are tied for the most amount of times to appear in a Stanley Cup Finals without a win. Can you guess what those 2 teams are?
2 teams that have the most Stanley Cup appearances, but
Stanley Cup Final appearances,
but no Stanley Cups.
But no Stanley Cups.
The 2 teams.
Uh-huh.
Crap! I was gonna say Washington, but then I thought, wait a minute, that ain't right.
Nope, they would have been. No, they've only been. This says they've only been. No, they've only been there twice.
That's what I thought.
They're 1-1. Exactly. In 98 and in 2018. Against the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, yeah.
98. Just take a guess. They're both in the Western Conference.
For the Stanley Cup Final. And it's 2 teams.
Yes. They're tied.
Hold on here.
They're tied at 3 apiece. So they're 0-3. The team with the most amount of losses is the Detroit Red Wings at 13.
Yeah.
Well, they're tied with the Boston Beaches at 13 as well. Just throw out 2 teams.
Hold on, I have one, and I almost have a. I've got it. Let's go with the San Jose Sharks and the Vancouver Canucks.
You got Canucks right, Sharks wrong. Starts with an S though. St. Louis Blues.
Oh, mother F, man.
The Sharks have only been once.
Ah. That's right.
The Blues went in 68, 69, and 70. They went 3 years in a row. The Canucks went in 82, 94, and then obviously 2011.
Yep.
The team. Now, my other fun fact is there is only one team that is 100% in the Stanley Cup Finals.
100% the Stanley Cup.
Every time they've gone, they've won, and they've only been twice.
Yeah, they've only been twice.
So just take a guess what team that is. They've been twice and they won twice.
It's not the Philly Flyers. It's not the Philly Cheesesteaks.
Nope. They're 2-6.
It is not the Cheesesteaks.
It is a West Conference team again.
Is it the Calgary Oil Burners?
Oh, we got the right letter. It's the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, that's it.
95 in 2001.
95 and 2001. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, no, 96 and 2001. God,
there you go.
I always get 95, 96 season is what I meant to say.
Yeah, 95 was New Jersey Devils.
New Jersey Devils.
It was.
All right, your fun fact.
As I say, if you don't believe me on that, look it up.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, I don't have to look it up.
Oh, my fun fact is a whole lot of scary.
Oh, great.
In the history of the NHL, only one player has received a lifetime ban.
Ooh, I know who this is.
And his name is?
Marty McSorley.
That is incorrect.
I think he did receive a lifetime ban.
Apparently not. This is a different guy. This guy's name is Billy Kutu, something like that. Was known for some exceptionally aggressive incidents. Aside from slicing off the ear of a rival player,
Oh, Jesus.
he was finally banned for assault on a referee, much to the relief of everyone else, no doubt.
Yes, the Fairground Speedway is still is active in this book. I think they still do Saturday night shows. So
that guy is a dingnuts.
I thought Marty McSorley got banned too.
Marty McSorley. What is this?
Marty Yeah, he's really butthurt over it. Yeah, the Donald Brashear
incident.
Yeah, later in the game.
Wasn't that Todd Bertuzzi?
No. Not missing
Donald Brashear. That's his name. That's who I wanted to do for who had that number. Oh, I won't now.
McSorley later received an indefinite suspension of the NHL and was charged with assault. And the case went to trial, and the guy had no memory of the incident. He testified. He tried to hit Brashear in the shoulder to start a fight, but he missed. McSorley was found guilty, but avoided jail sentence and was required to plead 18 months of probation, in which he was not allowed to play in a game against Brashear. He missed the remaining 23 games of the regular season, and his suspension officially set at 1 year following the conviction, but he ultimately never played another NHL game during his career. So you could argue back and forth if he got banned, a lifetime ban or not. So, okay, that's that. So now we are going to go moving on to you. Lead us in, buddy.
A wonderful segment of NHL.
Okay, so we have to go back to Thursday, December 27th for scores. Yes, because there was nothing Wednesday.
All right,
so
who leads them?
On Thursday, the New Jersey Devils played the Boston Beaches, and the Devils won 5-2.
That's pretty good.
I got a new one. Do I have...
oh, yeah, we came up with some nicknames.
I'll finish this off because there's only, 15 more games, so...
Okay. All day.
The Columbus Blue Jackets, I'll come back to that, beat the Rangers 4-3 in extra time. The other team in Pennsylvania won at dumpster fire against the Detroit Red Wings 5-2. No shocker there.
Sucks.
The Capitals beat the Hurricanes 3-1. The AC/DCs beat the Philly Cheesesteaks 6-5 in extra minutes. Mm-hmm. That would be courtesy of
Alex Killorn.
The Blue Jackets was courtesy of Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Yep.
I've heard both.
Yeah, French Jack.
Strap. The Blues beat the Buffalo Senators 4-1.
That's pretty good.
The Stars whomped the Predators 2-1, courtesy of Khudobin.
Antoine Khudobin. You mean 2-0?
Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, What's one goal?
Yeah.
What's a shutout?
Yeah.
The Calgary Oil Burners beat the Winnipeg Jets 4-1.
Sucks.
The Chicago Deadhawks somehow beat the Minnesota Wild 5-2.
That's insane.
The Canucks are now 500 when they beat the Oilers 4-2. The Vegas Golden Knights beat the Avalanche 2-1.
Nice.
The LA Kings beat the Desert Dogs 2-1, and the Sharks beat the Ducks 4-2.
Sucks.
Now, do we have one for the no? Okay, so I came up with one today for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm gonna call them the Columbus Blue Eyes or Black and Blues because they seem to get beat up every time they are in the playoffs.
Yep.
Columbus.
It's just it.
We can either do Blue Eyes or Black and Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Which I don't care.
Columbus Blue Eyes.
Columbus Blue Eyes.
Because it's closer to Blue Jackets.
Yeah, and it's also
Black and
it's
Blue
also
Eyes.
in Columbus is the Ohio that one university in Ohio that nobody in Michigan likes.
Yeah.
So now we just have to do the Dallas Stars, the Edmonton Oilers, the New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers, the St. Louis Blues. That's it.
Mm-hmm. So now Friday, December 28th, we got a battle of nicknames right here between the Montreal Canucks and an Atlantic Division rival against the Florida Panthers. In Florida.
Yeah, they're gonna poke you.
Mm-hmm. The Canucks got 5, and the Panthers got 3. Good. The Islanders played either at Barclays Center or NASA Memorial Coliseum. I finally remember that. Against the Ottawa Sabres. The Fishermen got 6, and the Sabres got 3. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Columbus Blue Eyes, and they gave them a blue eye as they beat them 4-2 in Nationwide Arena. You got whole Saturday.
Yeah, there was the second time in the NHL that there was 15 games on Saturday.
Hot dang.
Yep, the only team that did not play was the Columbus Blue Eyes.
Ironic.
So, no, you can do Saturday.
On Saturday, the New Jersey Devils shut out the Carolina Hurricanes. 2-0, courtesy of Mackenzie Blackwood, the rookie. Unbelievable job. Doesn't even say how many saves he made.
No, it didn't tell you that.
Figures.
See, like, if you highlight over the guy who scored, it tells you, like, what he did, assists or anything, but over goalie doesn't tell you anything. Wish they would.
Yeah.
Poor McElhaney.
Yeah, I know, right? The Vegas Golden Knights in the Battle of Royalty beat the LA Kings in Staples Center. The Knights got 4 and the Kings got 1. The San Jose Sharks, get the buzzer ready, delivered a serious paddling to the Edmonton Oilers as the Shark Tanks beat the Oilers 7-4 in Rogers Place, I believe.
Yes.
The Minnesota Wild were in Bell MTS Place to play the Winnipeg Jets. The Wild got 3 and the Jets got 1. Sucks.
Yep.
The Boston Beaches beat the Buffalo Senators 3-2 in overtime. The New York Fishermen.
That'd be courtesy of Sean Curley.
It would. New York Fishermen and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, man.
At Scotiabank Arena. Is that right?
Scotiabank Center or Scotiabank Arena, one of the two.
Yeah, Scotiabank Arena, yep.
Courtesy of Matthew Barzal. Getting the natural hat trick.
Yeah.
That's a free dinger right there.
Tearing it up as the Fishermen got 4 and the Maple Leafs got 0.
That is deserving of a paddling for the 4-0 and the paddling by Matthew Barzal.
Yeah. Good Lord, kid.
And the return of John Tavares.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time they met.
Oh,
they got whooped.
That'll teach it.
Oh, man.
That'll
Poor Sparks.
Poor Tavares. Oh, I should have stayed in New York.
Yeah.
The Washington Capitals beat the Ottawa Sabres 3-2 in Canadian Tire Center. The Montreal Canucks are in Tampa Bay, Florida to play the ACDCs. The ACDCs got 6 and the Canucks got 5. No goaltending whatsoever from Andrei Vasilevsky and Antti Niemi. Oh, dude, that's got to hurt your fantasy team. I tell you what.
I don't know. He still won. It depends on how many shots. I mean, if it was like 80 shots on goal, it's not too bad.
Yeah. The Philly Cheesesteaks were in Florida to play the Panthers. The Panthers got 2, and the Cheesesteaks got 1. Oh, gosh. The other team in Pennsylvania were in St. Louis, Missouri to play the Blue Notes and get the buzzer ready. because the other team in Pennsylvania delivered a serious paddling, as the other team in Pennsylvania got 6 and the Blue Notes got 1.
Well, no, the dumpster fires don't deserve a paddling, so
Exactly.
suck it.
The Rangers were in Bridgestone Arena and beat the Smashville Predators 4-3. They've been dropping off lately. This is a paddling.
I think they'll be doing better now that they got
Arvidsson.
Now that they're going to be healthy again.
Yeah. The Detroit Dreadwings.
In this case, they're the Detroit Dead Wings.
Yeah. I thought the Hawks were the Dead Hawks, and the Wings were the Dreadwings.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. So the Dreadwings.
2009 Dead Winter Classic.
Yeah. The Detroit Dreadwings were at American Airlines Center to play my very own Dallas Lone Star State Stars, as the Stars got 5 and the Dreadwings got 1. And that is a paddling.
Ooh, that's a good game right here.
This was a great game. Speaking of the Chicago Deadhawks, it was between them and none other in Pepsi Center to play the Colorado Avalanche for a Central Division matchup. The Deadhawks got 3 in overtime, and the Avalanche got 2, courtesy of Patty Kane, as he dang near got a hat trick. The Desert Dogs played the Anaheim Donald Ducks, the Ducks and the Dogs. The Ducks got 4, and the Dogs got 5 in overtime.
Battle of the D's.
It is.
Nick Schmaltz was the one with the winning.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, speaking of the Chicago Deadhawks.
Where did he come from?
The Chicago Deadhawks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, I know he didn't sign. He wasn't always with the Yotes.
Mm-hmm.
He just went there this year, or the year before, didn't he?
Who?
Schmaltz.
He just got traded to the Coyotes a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was Schmaltz who got traded?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I said, oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got free agency.
Yeah. Gotta look that up. And last but not least, the Vancouver Canadians were in Scotiabank Saddledome to play the Calgary Oil Burners, as the Canadians got 3 in overtime and the Oil Burners got 2, courtesy of Alex Edler. Jake Markstrom records the win. Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser were the other guys that scored the goals. Man, look at their young guns stepping up. The Canadians are now 19, 18, and 4. Hot dang. Well, they're over 500. The freaking Oil Burners are 23, 12, and 4. Good lord.
They're turned it up. Only one game for Sunday, December 30th, and that would be the Golden Knights versus the Desert Dogs. And the Knights seriously paddled the Desert Dogs 5-1.
That'll teach them.
And then there's only one game that has been completed today. I don't know why it's not on here.
It's all the way at the... There's 2 at the bottom.
Oh, because they're completed.
Yeah.
Right, there's been 2 games today. I didn't know that
that are completed, and they were day games.
Yep. Actually, the Predators game got over about a half hour, if that, before we started.
Yeah.
So, the Predators beat the Washington Capitals at Capital One Arena 6-3, and the Devils paddled the Vancouver Canadians 4-0 at home, courtesy of Blackwood. Back up, tearing it up.
I know, dude.
All right, now we got to jump to... Yeah, we can do Wednesday schedule, too.
Jump to Wednesday. On Wednesday.
You go.
The Montreal Canadiens are hosted by the Ottawa Sabres at Canadian Tire Center at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Calgary Flames are hosted by the Detroit Dreadwings at 7 p.m. Eastern at LCA. The other team in Pennsylvania are hosted by the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden at 7 p.m. Eastern, Metro Division matchup. Here we go. The New Jersey Devils and the Dallas Lone Star State Stars. That's a mouthful, and then that's going to be a dang good game, as that's one of the battles for my favorite teams at American Airlines Center at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That's a good game to watch. Speaking of good games to watch, the San Jose Sharks are in Pepsi Center to play the Colorado Avalanche at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. The Oilers and the Desert Dogs play at 9:30 p.m. Eastern in the desert, and that'll do it.
Okay. Canadians or Sabres?
Predictions, that's right. Canadians or Sabres? Go Canadians, go.
Okay. Flames or Dead Wings?
I have the Flames.
I have the Dead Wings as biased, obviously, and the Flames as reality.
Exactly.
Obviously, the Rangers over the dumpster fires.
I also have that. Henrik Lundqvist records the shutout 22-0.
Hey. I'm going to do Stars over Devils.
I also have that.
And Sharks or Avalanche. I'm going to do Avalanche because they're at home.
I also have that in overtime.
Oh.
Courtesy of Nathan McKinnon for my fantasy team. Yes, please.
No, I like Mikko Rantanen.
No.
61 points. You healthy scratch.
Bench warmer.
Healthy scratcher.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oilers or Desert Dogs?
I have the Oilers.
Two equally bad teams.
I have the Oilers.
I have the Desert Dogs. All right, Thursday, January 3rd, we got a whole slew of games. We got the Minnesota Wild against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a free game, which is a free dinger. At 2 p.m., the Calgary Flames play the Boston Beaches at 7 p.m. The Florida Panthers play the Buffalo Senators at 7 p.m. The Hurricanes play the Philly Cheesesteaks at 7 p.m. in Philadelphia.
They have the exact same record of 15, 17, and 5.
They're going to fill you up. The Chicago Deadhawks play the New York Fishermen at 7:30 p.m. at one of the two arenas the Fishermen play at. Two marinas. Get it? Oh, jeez.
That's pretty good.
Just tearing it up.
Oh, I love this game right here.
We got the battle of the angry, pissed off Canadians.
Border control.
We got the Vancouver Canadians versus the Montreal Canucks at 7:30 p.m. You got the Washington Capitals versus the St. Louis Blues at 8 p.m. and the Tampa Bay AC/DCs versus the LA Burger Flings.
Nikita Kucherov, 45 assists in 39 games. Dish master.
Oh, he has 2 more points than Mikko Rantanen.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay, Wild or Laughs?
I have the Laughs.
I do too. Obviously, the Flames over the Boston Beaches.
I also have that.
Panthers or Buffalo Senators?
I have the Buffalo Senators.
Okay. Hurricanes or the Philly Cheesesteaks? 2 equally matched teams, literally.
Yeah, I have the cheesesteaks.
I have the Cheesesteaks.
I freaking hope they win, I swear. If they don't.
Okay, they're going to fill them up with Cheese Whiz.
That'll teach them.
The Deadhawks or the Fishermen?
I have the Fishermen. Look at the Fishermen's record. Holy crap. 20-13-4. Good lord.
How the hell did that happen?
I know. They get rid of Tavares when they're captain and they get better. How does that work?
Well, I mean, they did suck at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Okay. Canadians or Canadians?
I have the Canucks.
Okay. Wait, which ones?
The one on the bottom.
I'll take the one in British Columbia.
Oh, jeez.
I don't like the one in Quebec.
Yeah.
Capitals or Blue... Capitals.
Blue Notes.
Okay, the Lightning are going to charge up and defeat the Burger Kings.
Look at the Tampa Bay Lightning's record right now.
30 wins, 7 losses, and 2 OTLs or shootout losses. That's a serious over the rest of the league.
Shocker.
All right, Friday, January 4th. Lead them.
The Winnipeg Jets are at Dumpster Fire Center to play the other team in Pennsylvania at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Smashville Predators are going to totally demo the Detroit Red Wings at 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
I'll be shocked if they don't.
In LCA. The Columbus Blue Eyes are going up against the Carolina Hurricanes at PNC Arena at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Washington Capitals and the Dallas Stars at American Airlines Center at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be good. The New York Rangers and the Colorado Avalanche at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's at Pepsi Center.
Would you like blue cheese or ranch with that?
I'll take ranch.
Okay.
And that game is a free game, which means that is a free dinger. Next, we got the New Jersey Devils and the Desert Dogs. It is in the desert at 9 p.m. Eastern. And next, lastly, we have the Vegas Golden Knights and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim at 10 p.m. Eastern. It is in Honda Center.
Okay. Obviously, the Winnipeg Jets over Dumpster Fires.
I also have that. Connor Hellebuck records the shutout for my fantasy team.
Blake Wheeler, 44 assists.
Dish Master.
I Red Wings are my bias, but truthful is the Smashville Predators.
I also have that.
Okay, the Blue Eyes are the Hurricanes.
I have the Blue Eyes. They're going nuts right now.
I'll take the Blue Eyes as well. Okay, the Washington Capitals are the Dallas Stars.
Go Stars, go.
Go Stars, go.
Nick Backstrom, 33 assists.
Yeah,
Dishmaster.
bench warmer.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler Seguin, 22 assists. Free dinger.
Hey.
Okay.
I like that.
What's the next game?
The team that plays at Madison Square Garden or the team that plays at Pepsi Center.
I'll take the team that's not Coca-Cola.
There you go. I also have that.
Okay, Devils or Yotes?
I have the New Jersey Devils.
The Arizona Egg Yolks.
Egg Yotes.
Instead of like egg yolks.
Oh, nice.
Egg Yotes.
Egg Yotes. Nice.
All right. Okay, Night Lights or the Donald Ducks?
Biased Donald Ducks.
Truthful
Night Lights.
They're tearing it up right now.
Yeah.
All right, and then we'll just do Saturday, January 5th. No, we won't. I just lied.
I just said.
All right. You do your scores and stuff now. What was that?
Exactly. Okay. We're going to start with the Griffins. We're going to continue with the Toledo Walleye. And we're going to end with the Flint Firebirds. Not something I do every episode, but we got some news for them. So.
Yeah, they finally did something.
Exactly. The Grand Rapids Griffins. Friday, they were in Cleveland at Wells Fargo Arena, not Center. There's a difference. At 7 p.m. Eastern to play the Cleveland Monsters. In overtime, this game, so both of them got a half a win percentage. The Griffins got 2, and the Monsters got 3. So the Griffins hopped on the bus and went back to Grand Rapids and thought, oh, well, this sucks. We're going to win. And by gosh, they did. Saturday, December 29th versus the Cleveland Monsters at 7 p.m. Eastern for a quick rematch. They did win 4-3 in a shootout. Courtesy of, I don't know, I believe it was Chris Terry. It was Chris Terry. Nice, good guess. He's the lead, or for the, Chris Terry. He used to play for the Ottawa Sabres, his franchise, for the Belleville Senators. That's it. He used to play for them.
Well, it's now the Belleville Senators.
Yeah, it's now, but he used to play for them, but not. He's the leading goal scorer, and he plays for the Grand Rapids Griffins in the AHL currently. Thank God.
How many goals does he have?
How many
keep going. I'll look that up.
Yeah, look that up. Wait. Upcoming games. What do we got here? We have some crazy games, but it's going to be dang fun to hear the result. As today, as this is recorded, Monday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, they host the Rockford Ice Hogs tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
He has 21.
21 goals. He has
6 points.
20. How many goals does he have?
21.
21 goals in 34 games. That's not bad.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys tied for second at 17.
Nice. He's doing great. I like him.
Yeah.
He's one of our alternate captains
Then
too.
Brandon Pyrie plays for the Chicago. He has
Brandon Perry.
He has 41 points in 28 games.
Whoa.
Tearing it up.
No wonder the Chicago Wolves are number 1 in the Central Division right now.
I'm kidding.
Jeez. Okay, Rockford Ice Hogs Monday. This weekend, Friday and Saturday. Friday, for the very first time this season, and for the very first time in a long time, in Friday, the Grand Rapids Griffins are going to be hosted by the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. That 05 p.m. makes a difference.
God forbid it starts at 4.
Yeah. So, that's on Friday, January 4th. And on Saturday, January 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern, they are hosted by the Hershey Bears. So those two games, it's going to be really interesting to see the result of that. And other than that, that'll do it for the Griffins. They are 18-11-3-2 right now. I think they're either 3rd or 4th in the division. Chicago's 1st in the Central. So, really sucks. Let's see here. The Toledo Walleye, we will continue with. On December 27th, that was on a Thursday, they hosted the Brampton Beast, and they beat them. and for some reason they don't have the game recaps up, but I can access that on my phone quick. I know, right? Let's see here.
I know I was out of tune, but I don't care. Oh, come on. Today, Junior.
Oh, wow. I'm going to work my way backwards. Instead of the 27th, I'm going to go to the 30th. They hosted the Fort Wayne Comets, and they lost in overtime. You've got to be kidding me. Then on 29th, that was on Saturday, the game that my teacher went to go watch his kid play, it was in Kalamazoo at Wings Event Center, as the caption says, or whatever, the Walleye are a perfect 4-0 against Kalamazoo this season. They beat the Kalamazoo Wings of a final score, I believe it was 6-3. No, it was 5-4. Same amount of goals scored. Did that, and for the Brampton Beast, it says Walleye enter beast mode as they beat them. Alright? I know it. Let's see here, just waiting for the final score to pop up. So lost in overtime against the Fort Wayne Comets. They beat the Kalamazoo Wings. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember the score. They beat the Kalamazoo Wings 5-4, and they beat the Brampton Beasts 7-4. No goaltending involved whatsoever. And tonight they are hosted by the Cincinnati Cyclones at 6:05 p.m. Eastern. It's in Cincinnati.
Online education doesn't have to mean you're on your own. At Central Michigan University, we're with you every step of the way.
January, that is going to be announced next episode. Okay, lastly, for the Flint Firebirds, or I got to do the ECHL standings. After the Flint Firebirds, on Saturday, December 29th, they hosted the Windsor Spitfires at Dordt Federal Credit Union Event Center. The Flint Firebirds got 5, and the Windsor Spitfires got 2. That is pretty dang good. I'll tell you that. But then on Sunday, they're looking to build off their momentum, and they were in Saginaw to play the Spirit at Dow Event Center, as the Saginaw Spirit got 5, and the Flint Firebirds got nothing. And that deserves a paddling. So, oh my, do we ever have changes in the ECHL standings? Holy crap. So, ECHL standings. The Cincinnati Cyclones are not the number 1 team in the ECHL anymore.
Man, that's changing up a lot.
I know, right? Yeah. The Newfoundland Growlers stayed in 4th. The Cincinnati Cyclones are in 2nd. Toledo, stayed in 3rd. The Idaho Steelheads moved up to 5th. The Utah Grizzlies moved up to 6th. Adirondack Thunder moved up to 7th. The South Carolina Stingrays moved down to 9th as they've lost 2 in a row. The Jacksonville Icemen stayed around 8th. The Maine Mariners, out of nowhere, have moved up to 10th. Who is the number 1 team in the ECHL right now? The Florida Everblades.
Jeez.
Yeah, who they played against for the Kelly Cup against the Colorado Eagles last year. They are 8-1-1 in their last 10.
Oh,
tearing it up. They have a record of 21-6-5-0. Hot dang. The Toledo Walleyes record.
They suck.
Yeah, 21-6-5-0. The Toledo Walleyes record is 21-6-3-0.
Big difference.
I know, yeah. 2 points away from being tied for first, the Toledo Walleye is. Oh my gosh, just gotta love them. So, that is pretty dang good, and that'll do it for now.
Okay, so we have one major NHL re-sign, well, not necessarily re-sign, but contract extension is the right words. Jake Yensel of the Dumpster Fire.
Nice.
was re-signed for 5 years at $6 million per year for $30 million overall.
Holy shit.
So far this season, he has 16 goals, 18 assists for 34 points, 10 penalty minutes, and is +9.
Good Lord.
So.
Okay.
We'll go touch up on our fantasy, to which I got my ass whooped. Well, not really whooped. Well, you whooped my bot's ass. I lost to his bot. I had 172 on the money. He had 196.7. His was courtesy of that Sid the Biatch kid.
Mm-hmm. Cindy Crybaby.
Johnny Hockey, and that's about it. I got my big money from Victor Hedman. And that's a really bump. He was the only guy in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, and then you actually had 4 more games, and I still lost. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then you, compared to my bot, I don't know. I can't look that up. You have to.
I got my big money from, it was none other than, ironically, you would think it'd be McKinnon or Kucherov, but ironically, out of nowhere, it was Pill the Thrill Kessel.
Oh, jeez.
44.5, and Marc-Andre McFleury got me 40 exactly. Kucherov got 40.1. And Mark Scheifele got me -5.3.
What an A-wipe.
What the heck is that all about now? You people are a circus.
So, then obviously since it's Monday, we already had some games that started. We had 2 games already. So, I'm beating my bot by a whole whopping 2.9 points, and you're beating your bot by a whole whopping 1.8 points.
Exactly.
So,
it's close. It's a dogfight.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so you do your NHL 3 stars of the week.
Okay. Oh, yeah. 3 stars of the week. This is what I love that they're doing now. 3 stars of the week. Third star of the week belongs to, for the very first time in his career, Mackenzie Blackwood of the New Jersey Devils as a backup for him, backing up Keith Kincaid. He stopped 77 out of 79 shots he faced with a 1.0 goals against average and a .975 save percentage. Healthy scratch.
Back up Tendy.
Oh my. He got his first career shutout against the Hurricanes and just kicked A. And right now he is 2-1-0. with a record of 1.59 goals against average and a save percentage of .956 and 1 shutout for this young kid. Good for him. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Matthew Barzal and his natural hat trick, he gets second star of the week because of that hat trick, and first star of the week because he got 1 stupid overtime winning goal goes to Patty Kane. All right, this sucks. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Bunch of hokey pokey.
The Rat Marchand is likely to play for the Boston Beaches against the Blackhawks in the Winter Classic, which is tomorrow of this recording, which was yesterday when this was released.
Sucks.
Dustin Byfuglien is out for the Jets until at least after the All-Star weekend. He just sustained a lower body injury in the loss against the Minnesota Wild. Stars GM agrees Ben and Sagan need to be better. He says that, and then the team totally whomps the Detroit Red Wings.
So he got his wish.
No, well, I don't think Sagan and Ben even got a goal in that game.
Oh, jeez. Merry Christmas, shut up.
Merry Christmas, shut... Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, shut the
up.
Okay. Oh, I want to go over World Juniors, too.
Oh, we got to do that. Yes.
I saw one thing.
Let's do that. You want me to continue on the news?
No, I saw this one article. When you were reading all the scores, I was looking through the articles.
Okay.
And there was one that was about the Winter Classic.
Yeah.
Anderson day-to-day for the Maple Leafs with a groin injury.
No, not Harold Bluetooth. Son of my favorite goaltender.
Freddie Anderson.
Harold Bluetooth.
Where is it? Come on.
While you're looking for that, the Vegas Golden Knights are ending 2018 on a high note, and that's good. Because they they're 4-0-2 in their last 6.
Ooh.
Look out, mofos.
Okay, I got a whole bunch of by the numbers for the Winter Classic. So obviously the 2019 one is in South Bend. And speaking of Winter Classic, supposedly, because every year in the Winter Classic, the NHL announces who next year's the Winter Classic is being hosted by. Supposedly, your Dallas Stars are going to host the Winter Classic in 2020.
That's pretty good.
Supposedly.
That's pretty good.
So,
I like.
For the number 2, the 2019 Bridgestone NHL Winter Classic at the University of Notre Dame will be the second NHL Winter Classic played at a college campus, the first being Michigan Stadium of U of M.
That's pretty good.
Also number 2, worn by the Chicago Blackhawks defenseman Duncan Keith, the only player in the Blackhawks roster to have recorded a point in each of Chicago's previous 3 NHL Bridgestone Winter Classics games, being 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Number 4. For the number 4, the Winter Classic will signify the 4th original 6 matchup in the Winter Classic. Detroit defeated the Blackhawks 6-4 in 09. Toronto beat Detroit 3-2 in a shootout in 2014. And in 2016, the Montreal Canucks paddled the Boston Beaches 5-1.
That'll teach them.
For the number 5, the Boston Beaches and the Blackhawks combined for prior appearances in the Winter Classic. Boston defeated the Philly Flyers 2-1 in overtime. In 2010, dropped to 5-1, obviously, to the Canadiens. Chicago is in search of its first Winter Classic victory after losing to the Red Wings 6-4. The Capitals 5-2 in 2015, and the Blues 4-1 in 2017.
Dustin Bufflin is out for the Winnipeg Jets until after All-Star Weekend with a lower body injury. This is gonna suck, Martin. He's not gonna get Scheifele ain't gonna get goals no more because Bufflin ain't getting assists and dishing it to him. It sucks.
Okay, I won't read off everyone because there's a lot. For the number 6, the NHL. This is actually a pretty cool one. The NHL returns to Indiana for its 6th regular season game in the state and first since 1992. The Blackhawks have played in all 5 previous matchups, including a 3-2 loss to the Boston Beaches on January 21st, 1954 at the Indiana State Fairgrounds Coliseum. 7 is the number of Heisman Trophy winners that the University of Notre Dame football program has produced.
Oh, I got to announce this trade when you're done.
The 2019 Winter Classic will mark the 11th Winter Classic and continues the tradition of the league established in 2008. If you want to do the thing right now, go for it.
Okay. It was what happened last night between the Chicago Deadhawks and the Edmonton Oilers. It wasn't a big trade, but it was a fairly good-sized trade. The Edmonton Oilers get rid of Drake Caggiula and Jason Garrison in exchange from the Chicago Deadhawks for Brandon Manning and Robin Norrell. Hot dang. Good-sized trade, but it ain't big. So
19 is the average low temperature in Fahrenheit for South Bend on January 1st. Man, it's going to be colder than here.
Yeah.
The hell? 32 is the average high in Fahrenheit at South Bend, which is just on the other side of the border between. It's like not even 10 miles, if that. It might be 10 miles, but it's probably not more than 15 inside the border of Indiana from Michigan. At 35 is the average temperature at puck drop in Fahrenheit for the previous 10 Winter Classics. The coldest being, 2011 was 51.7 degrees. Good Lord. 2014 was the coldest at 13 degrees. Oh, man, that's cold. 53 is the length in feet, the world's largest mobile rink refrigeration unit, specifically built for outdoor games conducted by the NHL. That is a semi-trailer, not pretty much. It is.
Well, do we ever have a good on this day?
Mm-hmm. Where is the next one? There's a whole bunch, but I'm skipping some because there's way too many. On New Year's Day, Section 129, as well as Section 19 of Notre Dame Stadium will feature a signature dish, house-fried pub chips with jalapeno cheese, barbecue pulled pork, pickled onions, scallions, barbecue sauce, all served in an Irish gold painted hockey helmet. That's pretty cool.
That's dope.
214 is the number of ice pans under the rink at Notre Dame Stadium, each measuring 30 inches by 340 inches in size. 300 is the ton capacity of refrigeration trailer that will keep the ice cool at Notre Dame Stadium. That's heavy. 350 gallons of paint were used to make the ice at Notre Dame Stadium just the color white.
Hot dang.
Because concrete is clear, it's not white. We paint the concrete white. Well, actually, we technically paint the ice white. Because what they do is they put down a very thin layer of ice, then they paint it white, Then I believe they either let that dry, maybe they put down another 2 layers or so, a couple more layers, and then they paint all the lines, and then they put it up to about 3/4 to an inch thick. The Bruins and the Blackhawks have faced off in 588 regular season games since 70-71, with the Bruins holding a 615-567 edge in points over the Blackhawks.
Nice.
And they have met 7 times in the playoffs, and Boston winning 5 of those series. 708 is the number of players and coaches who have participated in NHL's 25 regular season outdoor games to date. That's including the Coors Light Stadium Series. In 1882, that's a few days ago.
Yep.
Year the Golden Dome atop the University of Notre Dame's main building was added. The dome was most recently regilded in 2005 using a full fistful of gold leaf to cover the entire structure, according to the university. 1930 was the year Notre Dame Stadium was officially opening its doors. In 1968, the hockey program was officially recognized as the Division I club. Their new ice rink was built in 2011. 3,000 gallons of coolant are used to freeze the rink at Notre Dame Stadium.
Hot dang.
I drink that much water in a day.
Yeah.
20,000 gallons of water needed to create... Oh, speaking of water, 20,000 gallons of water needed to create a 2-inch surface at Notre Dame Stadium. So obviously they need to go a little bit thicker because they don't have as many refrigeration units.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting $100,000 will be donated by the Chicago Blackhawks Foundation and the NHL Foundation to the Robinson Community Learning Center. Following the on-ice check presentation, youth hockey players from the RCLC will be skating on the auxiliary rink. Okay. 1,313,613 people have attended the 25 regular season outdoor games at an average of 52,544. And the largest being at Michigan Stadium, which was like 110,000. Could you look that up, please?
Yeah.
Fact check that one. It was like around 110,000. So, and that's just a few of them. Oh yeah, we have a really good on this day.
Yeah, we do.
And obviously, Detroit plays tonight against the Florida Panthers.
I have that ready.
Okay.
It was 104,173.
I thought it was 110. Maybe that's the record there for football. That's still quite a few people.
Yeah.
I have that every year at my Christmas party.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you got that trade. Foligno to miss the Blue Eyes games against the Ottawa Sabres due to having surgery. His daughter's had surgery for a return as soon as possible.
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's do the World Juniors now.
Okay.
All right. World Juniors.
Tonight the Dallas Stars are hosting Les Montreal des Canadiens in the Battle of the Ben Brothers. That's gonna be a good game. We'll have to announce it next episode, but this is going to be good.
Okay. So, for the next game... Well, this is going back to... We're going to do all the scores because there's really not that many, to be honest. Okay. So, Wednesday, December 26th was the first day of the World Juniors, and the Czech Republic played Switzerland. The Czech Republic won 2-1 in overtime. The United States played Slovakia and won also 2-1. Oh!
I know.
Canada played Denmark and absolutely paddled them at least five times.
I can tell you the score.
14-0. You know what? Just because it's shut up.
This ain't football.
Yeah, this ain't football.
Wrong sport. You guys are dumb.
Speaking of 2-1, which is the other 3 games besides that whooping, the Finland lost to Sweden 2-1. Russia swamped Denmark 4-0 on Thursday, December 27th. Sweden beat Slovakia 5-2. Canada beat Switzerland 3-2. And Finland beat Kazakhstan 5-0.
Yeah, that is a paddling.
Friday, December 28th, there was only 2 games. Russia beat the Czech Republic 2-1. And the United States whooped Kazakhstan 8-2.
That'll teach them.
On Saturday, December 29th, Switzerland whomped Denmark 4-0. Man, Denmark hadn't scored yet.
Mm-hmm.
Finland beat Slovakia 5-1. The Canadians beat the Czech Republic 5-1. And the United States lost to Sweden in overtime 5-4.
That sucks.
On Sunday, Russia beat Switzerland 7-4. This is December 30th.
No goaltending involved whatsoever.
And Slovakia beat Kazakhstan 11-2.
Oh my.
So, and then today there is a slew of games. It is today being December 31st, Denmark versus the Czech Republic, Sweden versus Kazakhstan, Denmark, Czech Republic at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard. These are all Pacific Standard times. This is all being taken place in British Columbia.
Yep.
Sweden, Kazakhstan at 3:30. 5 is Russia versus the Canadians for the Summit Series. Oh, wait, wrong thing. And the United States play the Finnish at 7:30. No, not the Salmons, the Finnish. They're going to finish the game in dead last.
And finish the job, yeah.
Right. And then that's all there is because everything else is TBD. TBD.
Yep. So
TBD, not TBD.
Yeah. So on this day,
December 31st, Lemieux scores
Mario.
5 different ways, name 5 of them. Name all 5.
Power play.
There's 1.
Shorthanded.
There's 2.
Shoot. I should know this. Come on. Power play, shorthanded.
Yeah.
Penalty shot.
There you go.
Five on 3.
That's still power play.
Oh, jeez. Even strength.
There's the other one. That's the last one.
What's the last one? Even strength, penalty shot.
And they still almost lost the game. 8-6 was the final score.
Even strength, penalty shot, power play, penalty kill.
Okay, if the final score was 8-6, what would New Jersey would have done if they were down by 1 or 2 goals?
Empty netter.
There you go.
That's it.
So that was in 1988. In 1975, in many ways considered the greatest game ever played, the Canadians and the Soviet Central Red Army played to a 3-3 tie at the Forum. Hey, speaking of the Summit Series, in 1997, remember, I don't know, I can't remember who this guy is. Dominic Hasek, never heard of him.
Yeah, who?
Okay, who?
Who?
Makes 36 save in the Sabres 3-0 victory against the, the Buffalo Senators beat the Ottawa Sabres 3-0.
That'll teach him.
It is the 27th shutout of Hasek's career and the 6th in the month of December. Merry forking Christmas.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Making him the first goalie since George Hainsworth in 28-29 to have 6 shutouts in a single month. And in 2017, this William Karlsson guy scores 3 goals.
I know all about him.
For his first hat trick in the history of the Golden Knights. He has assists for a 4.9 to 6-3 win against the Toronto Maple Leafs. The victory is the 7th in a row for the Knights, who finished December 11-1-1. Got enough wins in there? The most wins in a calendar month by a team in its first NHL season. On the same night, Jaromir Jagr skates his final game of the season for the Calgary Flames. He plays 11 minutes and 49 seconds in the scoreless in the Calgary's 4-3 overtime win against the Dead Hawks at Scotiabank Saddledome. It is his 1,733rd NHL game. 3rd on the all-time list. On December 30th, this Gretzky guy scores 50 goals in 39 games. Still an NHL record. Yeah, it says on here, he doesn't just break records, he shatters them. Yeah, no kidding.
Well, duh.
Yeah, he only has a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We need Ovi to break his goals record.
Yeah.
We really need him to.
Just to say it can be done. I mean, the points thing, that'll never be broken.
Yeah.
The 50 goals in 39, that will never be broken.
Untouchable.
I mean, teams are already past the 40 goal mark, or 40 game mark.
Yeah.
So, okay, now we're going to go into your, I would say, your second favorite game.
Of trivia.
Okay, before we continue, I just got a thing from the NHL that the Preds, when they beat the Capitals today, they scored 5 unanswered goals. And with the Preds beating the Washington Capitals, they ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hot dang.
So, okay, you get to go first.
All right. Trivia.
Well, that's what the intro said. But that's not what we're doing.
In NHL for trivia, who has the most game-winning goals in the NHL playoffs?
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
I tested this guy on you. I done this guy. I think I did it. Who had that number guy in the seat?
Who has the most game-winning goals in the NHL playoffs? What is his name?
How many teams did he play for? Or was he a one-team dude?
It is two guys. They are tied.
Ooh. So I have to just get one of the two?
You have to get both.
Great. All right, do we got a book for that?
Yeah.
Come on, give me something here.
One played for St. Louis, Dallas, and Detroit.
Oh, Brett Hall.
And the other played for the St. Louis Blues, the Rangers, the Kings, and the Oilers.
Oh, Gretzky? Mm-hmm. Todd, how many is it at?
How many is it at?
Yeah.
Start guessing.
Double digits?
It is double digits.
More than it can't be more than 20.
It is more than 20.
It can't be more than 30 then.
It is not more than 30.
Okay, I was gonna say that's ridiculous, son.
Yeah.
Let's go with 22.
22 is his answer, and
Oh, I did that. Okay, 23. 27. Damn. 25. 29. I hate this game. 21. 28. Every other number I've said but 26. I've said every other number. 26. It's not what is it? Is it 24? I thought I said 24.
no, you didn't.
Jeez.
I think I get a point for that or something.
No, you don't.
No, you get a swift kick in the butt.
Yeah, you get a big old check mark.
Check mark.
You get, buddy.
What does that mean?
We have no idea.
Still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky and Brett Hull are tied at 24. They're both retired for the most game-winning goals in the playoffs. And that is at 24.
Okay, so before the game, me and him had a before our show, not game, me and him had a brain fart on what the MVP name for the trophy of the Stanley Cup playoffs was.
Oh, no.
He said Hart, and I was like, no, it's not Hart.
Wait a minute. And then he said, and then playoffs clicked, and then it was the Conn Smythe.
So speaking of Conn Smythe, who won the 1999 Conn Smythe trophy?
99 Conn Smythe.
99 Conn Smythe.
Okay. 99 Conn Smythe. It was the Colorado Avalanche. No. That was 99. That was the Dallas Stars' only Stanley Cup. And so I'm going to go with Brett Hull. You've got to be
It's the easy guess, but he did not win it.
99 Conn Smythe.
He was drafted 27th overall in the 1985 by the Calgary Flames, and he retired in 2007.
Hot dang.
He played for the Flames, the Stars, the Devils, the Laughs, and the Panthers.
Was it Jason Arnott? Crap.
He played for Dallas?
Jason Arnott played for Dallas? Yeah, he did.
Huh.
Back in 2003.
Well, that's not 1999.
Oh, well, what the heck? You know... Jason Arnott. I love him.
Is a 6'2", 195-pound center and shoots with his it is a left-handed shot.
Big boys got
He is from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and is currently 52 years old.
Hot dang.
He was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 2011. He is one of only 11 players in NHL history to win the Stanley Cup from 3 or more different teams while winning the titles in Calgary, Dallas, and New Jersey. And a 2-time Olympian. He won the gold medal for Team Canada at the 2002 Winter Games. And I said the Hockey Hall of Fame. And his uniform number 25 was honored by the Flames in 2014. He was inducted into Ontario Sports Hall of Fame in 2014. In 2017, he was named one of the 100 greatest players in NHL history.
Ooh.
He played in 1,257 games in his career, scoring 564 goals and 1,126 points. So he was just under an average of 1 point a game, which is pretty damn good.
What was his number for Dallas?
Hold on. That says 25, but I don't know if that was a year he played. I don't know if he changed numbers. No. Yeah. 25. $30 seconds.
And he's got 3 Stanley Cups.
Yes.
So he won it with
Dallas. He won it in Calgary in 89, Dallas in 99, and Jersey in 2003.
You mean Calgary in 88? Or wait a minute.
Calgary in 89.
89, right? Yeah.
We had that discussion last time.
Oh, yeah.
No, 88 was the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
All right, 10 seconds. His initials are JN.
Joe Nieuwendyk.
Joe Nieuwendyk is the correct answer.
Oh my, that was a guess and a half.
Joe Nieuwendyk.
And he's the 99 Conn Smythe winner.
He was the 1999
I was just saying.
Conn Smythe winner.
Yeah, and initials always gives it away.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of always reluctant to do it.
Yeah, except for Eddie Belfour. Except for EB and Eddie Belfour.
Well, that's you on me, not me on you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, So, jeez. All right, where's my pen?
I don't know, but I have a dang good who had that number today.
I think I do too. So with that, we are going to go move on to NASCAR. Okay. In news of NASCAR, there isn't terribly much. Other than Christopher Bell and Kyle, I almost said Christopher Larson and Kyle Bell. I don't know. Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson are raced midgets and sprint cars in New Zealand.
Nice.
Landon Castle joins the Chili Bowl field. Click and Close, which was a sponsor for
Click and Close.
Was
that Riot Rocket Man Newman?
Nope, that would be... They sponsored Bubba Wallace for the last 3 races of the season and was the official mortgage provider of NASCAR. They are not returning in 2019. NASCAR sponsored loyalty survey. Monster Energy was recognized as NASCAR's official energy drink by 55% of the survey respondents. I don't know why we care about that, but apparently we do. 41% of the fans correctly identified at Busch Beer as the sport's official beer, and Coors Light averaged just 25% awareness while it held the category. Busch spent $4.9 million on ads in NASCAR in 2018, a 5 times jump from 2017. So, honestly, if you're a NASCAR fan and you didn't realize that Monster Energy, it's called the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, and you don't think they're going to be the official energy drink of NASCAR, come on, man. That's kind of a giveaway.
Yep.
Official energy,
it to you.
Official energy drink. Oh, Amp energy drink. I don't even know if
that's it.
I don't even know if they're around anymore. I never see them. Because they used to sponsor Little E.
Yeah.
So, no, I guess they're still... Nice job, Ace.
Jeez. So you people are a circus.
Nope, they're still around. I never see them.
Never have I.
Anywhere. So, okay. Close that. No, just kidding. Close that. Close OBS. No, you ding nuts. I forgot this last time. Kyle Petty. What? Kyle Petty charity ride route was released. It goes from Seattle, Washington to Key Largo, Florida. I know I said that last time, but if the mic was muted, which it's not an if, when the mic was muted, because my dumbass forgot to hit the unmute button.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, like I said, the winning sprint car major few years. Yeah, I said that. Oh yeah. Okay, so the 2018 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, which is going to be called the Gander Mountain Truck Series, I think, or yeah.
Gander Mountain now.
Gander Mountain, because Gander Mountain was bought out by Camping World because Camping World went bankrupt. Or not Camping World, I'm sorry. Gander Mountain went bankrupt and Camping World bought them.
That's right. Yeah.
NASCAR Gander Mountain Truck Series, I believe.
Yep.
Or something along those lines, or the Gander Mountain NASCAR Truck Series, or something like that. Okay, anyways, Brett Moffitt won the 2018 was a 2018 NASCAR Truck Series champion.
Yeah, Brett Moffitt. He did a dang good job.
He won 6 of the 23 races in the season.
Hot dang. Just a few.
And he does not have a ride for next year.
The defending champion. What are the odds of that?
He tied Johnny Sauter in the amount of wins and does not have a ride for next year. Because the team that he won it for was like, you aren't paying us money to drive, so we're not going to take you. It's like, yeah, we're only bringing like sponsorships, so
yeah.
I hope he gets picked up because he obviously is a talented driver.
Exactly.
You don't win 6 out of the 23 races and not suck.
Yeah, it has potential to go to the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, he's 26 years old.
He could do it.
Yeah, and jeez, that's ridiculous. So I hope he gets a ride somewhere.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, no kidding.
So okay, let's go. I don't do this often. Let's go to the Xfinity Series main page. Rick Ware Racing to run Xfinity in 2019. Zane Smith to drive 8 races for Junior Motorsports. John Hunter Nemechek and Chase Briscoe approved to run for Rookie of the Year. Because John Hunter Nemechek joins GMS Racing for a full 2019 Xfinity Series. Blake Cook joins JD Motorsports over to the Truck Series. Obviously, Moffitt's still looking for a ride. K&N East champion Tyler Ankrum moving to trucks with DGR Crosley Racing. MDM not planning any more truck racings. MDM Motorsports, which has previously fielded teams in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series and K&N Pro Series East and ARCA competition, will scale back its racing operations starting next season. The team will no longer compete in the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series. Okay, Gander Outdoor, not Gander Mountain. Its multi-car squad in both ARCA and K&N competition will also be decreased to a 2-car effort. Alfredo, not Sauce, moves to Truck Series in 2019, also with DGR Crosley. Moffitt out at Hatari due to sponsorship, which you already knew that. And Chad finally racing set to increase Truck Series schedule. And they did that because, hey, why hell not? Mm-hmm. So, okay. Now we will move on to who had that number. All right, listen here, mofo. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So you went first, so I'll go first this time. Okay, who had the number... Gotta go back to my thing. Number 53.
53? What kind of ugly number is that?
For the Tampa Bay Rock and Rolls in the 2014-15 season.
2014-2015? Is that Andre Palat?
Incorrect.
Dang it.
He's a 6'2", 200-pound... right-handed, plays offense, defense. He's kind of like a, what they would call like a utility player. He plays both offense and defense, depending on what they need.
Oh, wow.
He's kind of like, you have enough people on the bench, he kind of fills in if some dumbass gets a penalty or a fight, he fills in there, or if a defenseman gets hurt, or if they need a 7th defenseman. Anyways, so... he was selected 160th overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2008.
The AC/DCs. 53?
53. He played at Western Michigan.
Hey.
For what was still around the CCHA. Then he played for Syracuse, which is the affiliate to the Lightning. I don't know if they are now.
I think they still are.
Okay.
Syracuse Crunch.
And then he kind of went back. He would play a few games. He got called up, then he got sent down, got called up, sent down, called up, sent down. Kind of that whole thing. And now in 2017-18, I won't give you that one yet. It'll be too easy.
Yet. So I'm going to need it later. And he's 53.
That was for the Tampa Bay Bolts. He was born on April 14th,
Oh my, I like this guy.
1990.
I like this guy.
That's a free dinger.
That is a free dinger.
If you don't know, that's his birthday.
Yep. Mine's April 14th. His is February 6th.
Mine's April 0.4617. Shut up.
1.4. Listen here, you fool.
Listen here, dumbass.
Yeah. Initials.
Did I say he was a right-handed shot?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's a right-handed shot.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
So am I.
His overall stats in the NHL for regular season. I don't even know if this is NHL. No, I think it is NHL. Is 85 games played, 1 goal, 7 assists for 8 points, and 126 penalty minutes. That's just for the NHL.
Mm-hmm. 53.
He got his first NHL. I won't give you that. That's too easy. He currently plays for the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, crap.
And I'm not going to tell you a number because that's way too easy.
Oh, jeez.
He is from Holland, Michigan, which is not too far from where we do this
show.
Entire show.
Show.
So, he got his first goal on February 17th, 2018 against Jose Saros of the Smashville Predators.
Nice.
I'm going to give you an extra 20 seconds.
I know. Please do.
That was your last hint, though. Because I'm not going to give you initials. Because I think it would be to give away. Got 5 seconds. Throw somebody out, man. Okay, I'll give you your initials now, but you didn't make it. So, his initials would be LW. Don't look.
Oh!
And
frickin' A. Luke Witkowski.
I love this game.
This game.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
look,
see.
All I do is I just type in, okay, I'm like, I'll do so-and-so team today. I'll just go through. I'll choose guys that you would know. And I just choose them like they just played for that team a one-off year. Or if they did, they had this number for that year for some reason, you know? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh yeah, he would know it. And I was just going through the Tampa Bay Lightning, saw Luke Witkowski. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot he played for Tampa. Yeah, I'll do him. So, all right, you're up, Skip.
Gosh.
That was a good one.
Oh,
I like that
yeah.
one.
My same manager, my manager who I work with but is gone now. She got a better job. Whose fiance's cousin is TJ Sochi.
TJ Sochi of the Washington Capitals.
Her 3 kids have met Luke Witkowski before.
Nice.
I know. And got his autograph and everything. So they struck it rich. Mm-hmm. So, I am running out of who had that number, so I'm going to start going to the Griffins now. And speaking of...
How are you running out? There are so many players in the NHL.
I know. I have one. I have one in my mind that is for next episode. But today's who had that number. Your key number today is not 53, not 52. Almost half of 52 is 26 is today's key number.
Half a deck of cards.
Yep. 26. Key number is 26. Who were the number 26 for the Grand Rapids Griffins in the 2016-2017 season?
26?
26 in the 2016.
Just remind, Tangrady is 27, right?
Tangrady is 27.
He was number 27, right? That's wrong?
He was not 27.
Okay, I'm going to go with Tangrady then. Eric Tangrady.
This game sucks.
Well, that was quick. All right.
Do you want me to do my other one or not?
Is it an NHL one?
It's AHL. Just save it for next episode.
Sure, you can go, I guess.
I'm saving it for next episode.
All right, good, because I didn't want to do it anyway.
I'm sick of this hokey pokey.
I'm sick of this bull crap. Okay, so, let me get my paper out here. You don't have your Santa hat to throw out the door anymore.
That's right, I had to use this.
Yeah, right through the door. Then my dad go, I'm going to kick you right now.
If them blinds weren't there, you would have heard glass shatter.
Oh, that's just foam.
Oh, jeez.
My dad just put foam over the window because the ground's like right there.
Yeah.
So it's just helped to keep heating because it's already nippy down here. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of the IHN show. We certainly hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like down below and then subscribe to our channel if you'd like to be up to date with new video releases, and hit the little bell icon. Damn it. So you can be notified when we upload a new episode. If you'd like this help to make the show better and easier for us to produce and in turn be more productive and maybe not scroll so much through news, please support us on Patreon. Link to that will be down below. Also a link to Mr. Allan Brown's book is down below. Very great book.
Shout out to him.
Yes. If you'd like to contact the show, it is ihnshow@gmail.com, and that'll be in the description below and on the outro screen, along with our link to our Patreon page. Okay. If you'd like to start a conversation in the comments, please do so. If you want to critique us in the comments, please do so. We just ask that you use common sense before you type. Don't do anything that would piss somebody off. Use mean and vulgar language, homophobic, all that crap. We are all here for just good fun. Okay, so since you're already putting your jacket on here, I'm going to assume this is going to be a white flag at Bristol Motor Speedway. So we got 15 seconds for the checker. Do you have anything to add?
I hate my life.
Stupid Luke Witkowski.
And freaking Eric Tangrady, who currently plays for...
don't tell me.
Who did he sign with in the offseason?
It's not Edmonton, is it?
No.
No, okay. I know some guys went to Edmonton.
No, he plays in the AHL.
He still plays... Well, affiliate... I don't know who the affiliate of Edmonton is.
Bakersfield Condors.
Okay. Can I just say the NHL team?
Yeah.
So I don't know all the affiliates.
Yeah.
Is it Eastern or Western Conference?
Eastern.
Eastern?
It is Eastern.
Devils?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, what a guess. All right, so with that, here is the checkered flag.